If your child's interested in becoming a lifeguard, now's their chance to learn what it takes. Registration's now open for the North Myrtle Beach Junior Lifeguard Winter Camp for Kids.
WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic Center explaining what this program teaches them.
That's right. I'm with Alexandria, an actual junior lifeguard. You've done this for the last 3 years now. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we learn CPR, what symptoms to look for if someone's drowning. We learn the exact signs that the lifeguards use at the beach and at the pool. It's so fun.
All right, and you're 12 years old now, but when you get older, are you going to be a lifeguard out there on the beach?
Monty's already asked me, yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, show me something that you can do. We've got a little hook right here. Can we use you? All right, we're going to save this woman out here, so tell me what you're doing.
Well, it's called a shepherd's hook, and what you do is you reach out and you hook the person and you pull it and you pull them back in.
Okay, let's see it. Go ahead and pay attention to what you're doing. Here we go. All right, reaching out there. You got to be really careful so you can reach out that far without poking them in the eye. Oh, there we go. So they just grab on.
And you just pull them back in.
Nice. And you can also wrap it around their body, too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Nicely done. You're saved. Yay. Thank you very much. So that's just one of the many things that you've learned and really some good life-saving skills. And do you feel a lot more comfortable in the water now because of this class?
Yes, I know that if someone's in need, then I can save them.
I love it. And, you know, people can still join in, too. Good work out there.
Well, I feel confident if I'm on the beach and she is out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel safe going in the water now. And if you'd like to kind of learn some of those same skills, learn what it takes to be a lifeguard, you can check out that camp. It starts tomorrow night and runs through March 17th. Participants will meet Tuesday and Thursday nights. If your kids want to sign up, they need to be between the ages of 10 and 15.
It costs $25 to register, and there's the number on your screen for more information, 843-281-3820. To kids in our area learning what it takes to be a lifeguard, from CPR and first aid to escaping a rip current. It's all being covered in the Junior Lifeguard Winter Camp.
WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic Center to explain how your kids can get involved. Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. And I'm with Alexandria, who is a junior lifeguard. You've done this for a few years. What made you want to be a junior lifeguard?
Well, first of all, there's like a bunch of guys on the beach when I get older. And then, well, I've always...
That is the best, most honest answer ever. I love it. Okay.
And then I want to be a doctor when I grow up, and I love helping people. And so I'm also a swimmer, which I love the ocean, and it makes me want to be a lifeguard.
Okay, nice. And you demonstrated earlier how you would pull somebody in if they were, you know, drowning or whatnot. And now show me something on land, like, you know, somebody has a spinal injury, which you can run into.
Yes. You mostly get them from shallow diving, and you can tell if they say, ow, my neck, which is kind of an obvious one, and then if they have any facial injuries or if they seem in pain.
Okay, now demonstrate to me what you would do. We've got our injured person right here, and then what would you do?
You would put your hands like this, and then you'd have a secondary person come up with the backboard behind them. They would put the backboard behind them, put their hands, and then you would take these buckles, the first one, underneath their arms with this one.
So it's a very important part is to keep them still as well.
Yes, because you don't want to risk making their injury even worse than it is. Okay, that one was under. Oh my gosh.
And you want to be a lifeguard when you get a little older as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you're doing a fine job there. Is our victim doing okay? Is our injured doing okay?
We're doing good. I can move.
Well, just some of the skills that you learn. I mean, you learn a lot of good skills, and you know, as a parent, I know that I want my kids to feel comfortable in the water, and that's one thing that the students will gain from this. And you heard it from her, as you get older, well, you'll be out there with those good-looking guys on the beach. Guys?
The best answer, I think, in the history of GMC.
I looked at you and said 12 years old. Sounds about right.
Yep. Hey, good for her.
Yep, and that camp starts tomorrow night, running through March 17th. Participants are meeting Tuesday and Thursday nights, so if your kids want to sign up, they do have to be between the ages of 10 and 15.
The cost is just $25. Just call 843-281-3820 for more information. If your child's interested in becoming a lifeguard, now there's a chance to learn all about it. Registration's now open for the North Myrtle Beach Junior Lifeguard Winter Camp for Kids.
WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic Center to explain what the program teaches them. Good morning.
Absolutely. Yeah, Monty, tell me a little bit about this program. I mean, it's great for kids, and something that every child in this area really should know is how to swim and be safe.
Well, if you think about the Grand Strand, we've got, 10, 12 million visitors every summer. So it's really important that when the kids come to visit our area, that they know how to swim, they know what to do in a rip current, those type of situations. So the camp really focuses on teaching them the right things to do in the water. We teach them CPR, first aid, about rip currents, about longshore currents, and we do a lot of stuff like that.
So they really are like junior lifeguards.
They are. We actually teach them almost everything that a lifeguard would learn. We kind of emphasize more of the assist than the actual rescue, because you don't want a child actually putting their hands on someone and getting themselves in a situation where they can't get out of.
Right, but just having that knowledge is important, and it probably makes kids feel a little safer when they're out in the water by themselves.
Absolutely. And well, you don't want a kid out in the water by themselves. They want a buddy with them or something like that. So we talk about swimming with a buddy, making sure the adults are around, or whatever the situation may be.
And who can sign up for this?
Anybody from 10 years old to 15 years old, as long as they're a decent swimmer. It's minimal fee. It's $25, so it doesn't cost hardly anything. It's the cheapest junior lifeguard program you'll probably find in the nation.
Okay, and you do it right here in the swimming pool?
We do our winter camp here at the pool. It lasts from, we start tomorrow night, and it lasts through the end of March. And then we do one in the summer for 2 weeks, and that's all based on the ocean stuff.
Okay, and maybe a little later this morning as a demonstration, we'll toss in cameraman Keith and then show how to rescue him, right?
Okay, sounds good. We'll put him in there.
We'll send it back to you.
Hope you brought your swim trunks, Keith.
Yep, he didn't know that was coming this morning. And that camp starts up tomorrow night, running through March 17th. Participants are meeting Tuesday and Thursday nights. So if your kids want to sign up, they do have to be between the ages of 10 and 15.
It costs $25, as you heard him mention, to register. Call 843-281-3820 for more information. I hope that's a heated pool.
Yeah, absolutely. Kids in our area are learning what it takes to be a lifeguard, from first aid and CPR to escaping a rip current. It's all being covered in the Junior Lifeguard Winter Camp.
WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic Center to explain how your kids can get involved in some of the skills they learn. Right, Amanda?
That's right. This starts up tomorrow. There's still time to register. And not only will kids learn life-saving skills, they might eventually be a lifeguard, right, May?
That's correct. There's really a twofold reason why we have this program in the first place. First reason is, as Monty mentioned before, education. We're trying to get these kids comfortable in the water, comfortable on the ocean front, and also making them safer when they're out in the water with their families and their friends. Our other reason for this program is that we're trying to more or less breed new lifeguards. So it's exciting to have kids that are local to the area, coming up, growing up around the water, and very active in the ocean rescue sphere, if you will. So they can, when they come of age, when they do turn 16, they can become lifeguards. It's good to have local kids guarding on our local beaches. And another part of our program is we have a period of time of the summer in which the kids who did graduate the junior lifeguard program can shadow other lifeguards. So what they can do in the first couple hours in the morning, they can sit with a veteran lifeguard, so a guard who's very comfortable with ocean rescues and really being out on the sand. They can sit with them and they can observe and really learn from them. And if a rescue does arise, of course, a lifeguard takes care of it, but it's great for the kids to see it firsthand what goes on.
Yeah, well, show me something. Now, if I were, maybe one of the kids, what do you teach them to do with this?
Okay. One of the things we really like to do in the program is get them very comfortable with the equipment that we use during rescues. Now, this is called a buoy or a tube. This is one of the main integral pieces of equipment that we use in our program, so we like to get the kids very comfortable with it. So like I said, it's a tube. This is one we use for rescues. It comes with a lanyard. What we like to do is teach the kids safety and really the correct way to use the equipment. Something like this, of course, it's pretty self-explanatory. You give it to someone to grab onto, so it's not as complex as a backboard, but...
Right. Basically, you would stay on the side of the pool and toss it in there and, rescue them instead of jumping in after them, and that's one of the things that you teach.
One of the things we do teach them is a principle called reach, throw, then go. So what we try to teach the kids is if they can make the safest choice for themselves, also, aside from the person that they're trying to rescue, we want them to do the safest option possible when they are performing a rescue. So if that means just reaching and throwing a tube instead of going in to get them, if they can do that and that makes that person that's trying to rescue become safe, that's what we like them to do.
That's what it's all about, and that's what they learn right here, guys.
Great opportunity for them, and we are surrounded by water here on the Grand Strand. So
yeah, and being a lifeguard, you know, a lot of responsibility, makes a great summer job though, and that training is extensive. It's complicated, so any advantage you can get by getting them started young is great. It starts tomorrow night and runs through March 17th. Participants will meet Tuesday and Thursday nights. If your kids want to sign up, they need to be between the ages of 10 and 15.
it does cost $25 to register, and we have the number on your screen if you'd like more information. It's 281-3820.